into Aaron Gale for the first time.
Feed again, Blank, and I think we're into Aaron Gale. I don't know about you, but we'll see. I think we're all good. Okay, well, here we go. What's life without a little bit of thrill here? Is we got a little bit of hot drop as well. Okay, down on the south side, GS and Alpha PC block. Gonna continue to scrap this one out. Let's see who's going to get the better end of the stick here. A hop in through the window from Doc and actually finds an AKM. DBS, though, in the hands of D3S. That's going to be nasty. Fortunately, Doc's down as well. Alpha Gaming actually definitely on the back foot of this as Reefus takes a lick down the hall.
Yes. For GS, not a bad start for them. APG were fighting over this in the test matches.
Reefus with the pump action. Alpha Gaming taking a little bit more ground back under control in the long building, but they left a backstop in the cupboard there, and two players go down immediately as well. It's getting turned around, it's getting traded off. It's chaos on the inside here, Blank, but Alpha Gaming managing to stand tall amongst it. The push back in has worked. They are making it hellish indeed. There's Jafar now, the last player to stand for GS. Spots Reefus, ducking down behind the box, and has to head up the stairs instead to stay safe. The blue zone is ticking away. It's slow, but it's there. The dropout from Jafar into a 1v1 now, and Alpha Gaming and GS still toe-to-toe in C-block. The bomb action through the window. He gives them the do-si-do and puts them back in the lamp.
Should all quite like it on our screens right now. A lot of capability for maneuvers later on, which is good stuff. And it shifts down towards the southwest side, where DRX is currently playing on the dead trees. Zaki for Alpha 7's an interest. Folks, to get into that top 7 will be a big boon for their region. Alpha 7 starting to cross from that field on the western side, but still really difficult to determine where you want to play on this circle. It's not amazing spots all around. I think even moving down this way, you're very, very tough to find decent spots to play now. I think a lot of teams are going to shift over towards that western side, try and play the east edge of Georgia Pole. Virtus Pro up against Thundertalks once again. Like you said, sighting does go down, but for their troubles, they're at least able to find one. They're able to shoot with Irina. Like the initial rotates from Kara were good. Yeah, getting torn to pieces by Virtus Pro a little bit here has been pretty rough. East. We should be able to get the plays back up in action. Next move, right? What's the next step here? How do we move Knight from here? Because I think that they're likely not taking a win back of this one, and it is more checkmate on their side of things right now. Rectum Kaya pushing up towards the bridge. Actually, unironically, a very good position. Looks bad. It's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, right now, it is brilliant cover, brilliant hard cover. The downside is that R8 is sort of just around the corner. Could be difficult if nades start to pour on through. In the meantime, this northwest side is getting treacherous. DRX moving on through, and Alpha 7 clashing with them. They stayed back from the fight for quite a while. They moved all the way out to Zaki, a wide rack from the Povka, and now they're starting to push towards the circle. Kara spreading out in a line behind them might prove to be a difficult obstacle, and Obscure going down means DRX are starting to turn the tides of this fight. A second knock found as well, and really not too much damage seen in response.
Oh, you just blindly spray through the smoke and typically gets the job done. I think for Kara, they're so far on the outside of the circle that yeah, it's only a matter of time for this start to happen. DRX still trying to put the pain on over towards Alpha 7. Grease out, moving off in the distance. Tanky gets taken down. Quick jump into the vehicle from DRX. Can I say slightly low, but is healing. I do think for Rectum Kaya it's not actually that bad between them and R8, because the chances, right now at least, I think the chances that R8 leaves box in the relative safety of those outside windows right here to take shots or nades down towards Rectum Kaya, very slim. I think for Rectum Kaya actually working pretty well in tandem with R8.
Ooh, Ragnarok. Doing a lot of work for DK there as well on the northeast side. IQ cut down. Still going with a little bit more gas in the tank, but you don't imagine that they've got too much more for Orangutan. It is going to be a difficult move now with one player left. Marso's in as well. He's taking fire from across the way. I think that's Thundertalk. I think that maybe Rectum Kaya if they step up on the south side that they managed to move out for an outpost with. Loxy, I mean, he spotted this cross. This is, ooh, a nice little pick up there. A little bit too bold from Loxy, in fact, there's R8 spotting on an off angle.
I don't really know why he pushed out so far. He wants to take down the straggler there from Orangutan, but it's not meant to be. The Xavier, do you remove Mad Bulls? Only 4 elims this game. Will be taken down. Virtus Pro currently playing on the bridge alongside that western proper taser on that side of things.
Yeah, he gets flushed out as well. Couldn't quite make it. Couldn't quite make the run. All now. A player down, not ideal, but they are on the Kobe. They control way towards their advantage. It's going back up to that northern side blank. That gives the position for DXavier on the buildings a bit of potential here, and they were able to a lot of that area. And
PS3 on the backside of this building. They're being very vigilant clearing this one out, by the way. There's only 2 players. I mean, they have to be if they want to wrap around towards that north side. 2 good grenades, but no dice on that.
Oka crawling back to Sacramento. I think find this res. Jafar not quite in position, and a big nade from Tony K.
Hold them off. Down the line of shields. It's a pretty good regroup. That is a fantastic nade. Honestly, an airburst might have done the trick there. Silas has to do it all himself once again. With the double. Fantastic stuff. Zed Wolves goes a little bit too high, but Silas really throws the Dazzler.
Sometimes the old dog doesn't need new tricks. Just play what you know. And the nade on target is brilliant for Silas. One of the longest standing veterans of the PUBG Mobile scene on the global stage. No one really has more experience than him. And that's going to calm the nerves. Marth spray down towards Mormon. And E-Arena, I mean, I said I'd be surprised to see them make it unscathed.
Good nade from Coops from up on high over towards DXavier. It's a good opening. And after that, instantly Doran's in as the front man from Romania. Very, very good stuff that he can bring to the table. Has always been a fantastic fragger, and now on a team that can really utilize his performance.
2 players from Wolves down. They've managed to get an opening too, but that is not going to be enough there. It seems like DXavier can't hold off these pushes. Thundertalk and now Wolves have been able to take advantage of positions that seemed very, very strong. And with Wolves being able to pick up those 3 elims, now GK are going to try and capitalize. 1 player does stay down. Doran is back up to his feet with a nade in hand. I'm surprised he's not going for that heal. There's that first knock, and Wolves look to hold off in a solid fashion where DXavier could not. Coops, I think he wanted to hop out the window there. Maybe a little bit too slow. Second time's a charm, but Hixord goes down on the sideline. 3 players fall on the approach, but 3 in response, and it's up to Doran versus Saf. And now pushing onto the outside there. Doran loses one of his teammates. They are flushed away. It opens up for the door frame, but will be blasted back off its hinges.
Safji underneath. Ooh, trying to make his way back up the stairs here. Like you say, Doran, all down to him now. Nade in hand. This has to be a golden throw. And will head further down the stairs. Has 1 more to try and make it happen. Quick switches between the weapons. But teammates are starting to bleed out. Safji realizes he's just going to go for those elimination points. Pick those up where he can. Doran jumps out the window. Goes for a similar scenario. Takes down the entire team between the 2 of them.
Saf G has to go for the reload there, but he's managed
A lot of water in this one as well. Player looking
to really start to leverage this.
All right, moving out, but Wild immediately finds the first shots on that one, which is a good pickup. Looking behind him as well. I mean, very, very good awareness on this one, but minimal ammo to work with. No nades, realistically, here. Orangutan still holding strong. RA just about get themselves in a position to start sending nades, but Wild evades every single one of them. M79 out of the smokes now as E-Arena looks to move across. How is he not down? Goodness me.
Oh dear, Tony K takes a lot of damage as well, and it is going to be maintained on that south edge. Rectum Kaya now playing with 2 on that south side. Don't go down as well. A knock there would have been really nasty for them, but they keep it going. Loxy, close to Marth, close to Ida, close to Prestige. Orangutan still just with their solo representative as well. Just clinging on there. On the off angle, down under the bridge. Playing down in the dark. Wild somehow doesn't go down to that nade. Felt like it went off right in his ear. And Prestige strikes out towards the south side. And Silas is going to fall. Zedwolf now needs to pick him back up as Marth continues to move on over. Spots a leg, spots two, and clocks the shot. Able to take down Loxy. Regnum Kaya faltering on their hold now. They play too timid, Blank. They haven't been allowed to do what they wanted here. And Wild needs to stay alive but can't. Another nade. And there's Amori finding the shots onto Silas. Zedwolf now the last to stand. Will give it a good go, but it's not going to be enough. Falls out and will go down. Regnum Kaya eliminated in fourth.
I can't believe Regnum Kaya loses there. I mean, they did everything they needed to do, which was to take out E-Arena, clear some space on that side, and then push over towards R8. But R8 have really been putting on a clinic during this game. Very fantastic play from inside of box compound, never straying too far away from their safety. When it came down to it, this has been a really good hold in terms of playing from one position to the next. Marth, oh my goodness me. I think he'll give his life for it, but you don't really care.
My goodness me, what a stylish way to close that down. R8, they were on the warpath in Rondo and they wanted more. A bigger slice of the PMGC pie. That is a massive game.
Look at that. 20 points for R8. Woo! These guys are feeling great right here. Tons of
enough Safety wins it, but I like to see DK being this opportunistic in these third-party opportunities, so keep it up. Because